quick overview on making sure that you relieve working memory in your PowerPoint slides. And I'm going to give you an example through animating text to bring it up one item at a time and to speak at each item thoroughly so that the learner has the opportunity to digest what this slide is all about. You should look at a slide with a big idea and what are the scaffolding thoughts, just like you would look at an entire course. Because again, a slide is going to carry a lot of media in certain instances and should always be deliberate and intentional in what you're showing to make sure that slide is doing what it's supposed to do. So here's an example of taking a whole lot of text and BcDing it somewhat. I've got 3 of these large text blocks, but I'm introducing them one at a time to relieve the amount of cognitive load, the amount of information coming in. And on top of that, I'm speaking over the text, so you really don't have the opportunity to read it or understand it. And hopefully I'm talking about it. So I'll bring up the next one, and you can see it has information, and I'm talking about it, and it's a vertical market and all these other stuff. And then I bring in the next one, the pantry, which even though, let's just say I have to show this amount of text, this does relieve a little bit of working memory space. Now, if I further BcD'd this text, the screen and the slide would look like this. Still comes up the same, but now I'm going to give an icon to further excite the occipital lobe. It's back there going, holy, that's a map, and there's one of those pins, and I'm there, so a geography is a point of land. That's what they're doing with their occipital lobe, but in the background, I'm speaking. A geography is a piece of land defined by blah, 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 blah. Do the same thing with the next one. Same thing with the icon. I'm talking about verticals now, and this is police, gardeners, pharma. Anybody who specializes in a concept can protect that concept. And then finally, we've got this thing called the pantry. Again, I treated it differently. Brought in an icon so they can have a visual of, oh, this must mean some sort of hierarchy of stuff. And of course, that's what it is. It's a hierarchy of stuff. But I'm getting the whole brain involved rather than them trying to listen to what I say with intent and read what's on the screen with intent and get whatever it is I want them to get out of this slide. In this case, my big idea is people understand there are 3 ways to protect BcD rights. And it's very clear, and that would be in my pattern. But I just wanted to show you how if you BcD a slide and delete large blocks of text that they won't be able to consume anyway, what is the essence of that thought, and what's a nice way to bring in multiple lobes so that they can take that message and deeply understand it.